start with the greetings of the authority, and I will ask to the Vice Rector, Professor Michele Greco, to say hello to the Tidal community. Michele.
Thank you, Sergio. Hello, as you suggested, to everyone. First of all, let me bring you, on behalf of our rector, the welcoming in our university, our campus in Matera, welcome in Matera, well, welcome in Basilicata. I don't know if it should be the first time for some of you, but it is a enjoyable region they have to visit. And Sergio told everything and was most clear for what we are going to do in these next 3 days. But please let me spend a few words just to describe, let me say, the emotion that we have, because this is the first Italian conference of Tidalites 2020, and now it's 2022 for the COVID problems. This is really, we are really proud to have this opportunity to hold this conference, international conference, so relevant and so important in our university. And so we will deal with everything we can do in order to make this conference as useful and as great, let me say, for all of you and for all of us. Just because this is a very strange time, because we are just passing, we hope so, the COVID problems and pandemic. So this is really an happiness for the scientific community to be in presence, to have this opportunity to share knowledge, to share the results of research, to talking about, to make networking. But it's really true, as I just said before, that on the other side, this pandemic enabled us to have the digital networking. So we do have a blended mode for the conference, which we have all of you in presence, but some other colleagues and research that stay on the other side of the screen, giving their contribution. I don't want to waste your time, and I want to use your time. I just want to invite you to use these 3 days as best as possible to have a visit of our country, to work with and between you as a researcher. The themes, the items that are, the issues that are proposed in the conference are relevant, interesting. We are talking about climate change. I'm an electronics engineer working climate change, mainly related to the sea level rise changing that we have the effect induced on the side town. But this is also an opportunity to, let me say, start again with a new, different normality about our research life. One thought must be to the Ukrainian colleagues and peoples, unfortunately, for this war. And we know also that this war will be responsible of direct and indirect effects, even on climate change, energies, and so on, because we have to make one step back, unfortunately, just to try to mitigate the effect of energetic crisis that we are going to live for. But I don't want to worry you, sorry. We have to go on. Thanks a lot for the scientific committee of the Tidalites 2022. Thanks a lot to Sergio Bonvitano, our professor in our university, scientific coordinator of this conference. Thanks a lot for the keynote speakers that will give a very interesting and relevant contribution, as well as to give the line in which we would like to manage this conference. Thanks to all of you, because we are participating over there. And let me wish you good work and good enjoy in Matera, in this university. Thank you very much. Good work.
Thank you to Professor Michele Greco for this greeting, and thank you to University of Basilicata and the Rector for having supported this conference. Thank you very much also for having provided this venue. Thank you very much. So I would ask now to the Tiziana Doppido. Tiziana, how are you?
Hello. Yeah, how are you? Can you hear me?
Yes, Tiziana Doppido is the Vice measure of the municipality of Matera. I would say that the municipality of Matera has so promptly received the proposal, our proposal to organize Tidalites 2022 in this beautiful city, offering such kind of, shell, beautiful shell that everybody of you will visit and will enjoy during these days, I hope. Tiziana.
Hi, so good morning and welcome to Matera from our neighbor, myself. And welcome to the 10th International Congress of Tidal Sedimentology, which I heard take place since 1985, right? And which is in Matera for the first time after being in many other countries like France, Canada, Argentina, the US, Germany, China, and so on. So I have to say that it is a real honor to have you here. It is a real honor that Tidalites chose Matera for this Congress. So thank you for being here. And we are very happy that you are discussing these days such key themes like energy, climate changes, and environment. I hope our town and our territory will inspire you during your scientific sessions and your visits. As you know, Matera is the third oldest town in the world. It is well known for its cave dwellings. You probably already had a chance to look at them. They are called sassi, stones. They were inhabited since Paleolithic times. Matera is also a UNESCO World Heritage since 1993, and it was European Capital of Culture in 2019. It is so, as I was saying, a very ancient town. Our territory too, which is located in southern Italy, is very ancient. And hopefully, I think you will find it interesting for fossils, especially for fossils. That's where a few years ago, very near Matera, a cetacean fossil was found. It dated back to 1.5 million years ago. It was found in the Bradanica pit. So this is just to give you an idea of how ancient our territory is. So I really hope it will inspire you. We also appreciate the Congress expressing support to the Ukrainian geoscientists and to reject all sorts of armed conflicts like we do. Please, finally, let me also heartily thank Sergio Longhitano for believing funding this project in Matera and making it possible. So enjoy our town and have a great Congress. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Tiziana Doppido, and thanks again to the municipality of Matera. Thank you very much, Tiziana. So I would ask Sandro Conticelli, which is the president of the Italian Geological Society, for give a greeting. Sandro, can you hear me? Sandro?
I'm here.
Yes. It's your
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Good. Thank you. I'm very glad to be here. And I also know that I'm proud as an Italian geologist and as president of the Italian Geological Society. I'm proud just to know that the 10th meeting on tides, named on Tidal Sedimentology, that repeats every 4 years since 1985, will be hosted by the Matera and city and by the Basilicata University. As you know, I'm pretty happy for that because I have been a former professor at Basilicata University, and that's is very important also from my personal point of view that UNIBAS would host this very important meeting. I know that there will be 3 days with people from everywhere in the world, and these 3 days will be focused on energy, environment, and climate, with 3 macro themes: then the anthropogenic impact on tidal environments, carbon dioxide sequestration, climate change, and tidal dynamics. So, and also the influence of sea level variation on tidal currents, renewable energy, numerical modeling, narrow tidal, and many other topics will be focused on this meeting. I'm very, very glad also to see that there are 5 keynote speakers, as Dr. Longitano just introduced us. Nicoletta Leonardi from Liverpool University, Fabio Trincardi from CNR, is the director of the Department of Earth Systems at CNR, Alara Martinius from Norway, Bob Darrenpile from we can say that is the father of the tidal sedimentology. I would like to just to say hello to him, that I see him just in front. And Marta Cosma, that's for the opening session dedicated a very young scientist. So I'm very happy that this meeting would be there in Matera, and I'm also confident that there will be plenty of success, and will be discussed a lot of very new and important topics about science. It's very important to be back in presence, so that the meetings are very important to have people that gather and they can discuss together just directly and not from distance. So I'm very sorry, I'm not in Italy in that moment, so I'm very sorry to be so far away and not to be there with you. But I would like to wish you very good work on these days. Thank you for your attention.
Thank you very much to Sandro Monticelli. Thank you for all the support of the Italian Geological Society to Tidalites 2022. And I have to mention that the awards of the early career researcher session will be a free subscription to the Italian Geological Society, so including the access to the journals that the Italian Geological Society support. So thanks very much, Sandro, for your important effort also for our young researchers. Now we have a video message from Daniel Arizegui, which is the president of the International Associations of Sedimentologists.
Good morning, everyone, and welcome to the Tidalite 2022. As president of the International Association of Sedimentologists, I have the pleasure to welcome you to this meeting. And as you know, our society, one of the goals of our society is to support and to promote meetings like this one, where that we think that is one of the best ways to support the sedimentological community, in particular with scholarship for early career scientists and for students. Unfortunately, I cannot participate in person in this meeting, and I would have loved, but I'm sure you will enjoy very much all these scientific gathering and in such a wonderful place like Matera, and I'm looking forward to hear about the outcome of the meeting. And before leaving you, I would like to remind you that this coming August we will have the International Sedimentological Congress, that due to the sanitary situation it will be only online. And if you have not done it yet, you have time to submit an abstract since the deadline has been extended until May 11. So visit the website and submit an abstract if you wish. So with this, I just let you in good company, and I wish you again a wonderful meeting. And remember that if you're not still a member, become a member of the IAS, since there are many good opportunities for students and for researchers in general. Bye for now then.
Thanks to the President of International Associations of Sedimentologists. Importantly, the local institutions have already responded to our call to involve the scientific and the technical community. And I will now ask the President of the Geological Order of Basilicata to a speech of greetings, because also they responded to our call, as I mentioned, because they understood the importance of the scientific activity and the fact that the scientific activity, although international, must also give the effort to the local institutions. So thank you very much to Dr. Leonardo Di Sumo.